future holds nothing else but confrontation.
Ladies and gentlemen, you hear it. Best of State Ultra Championship Wrestling live from Salt Lake City. Welcome to the UCW Arena. We've got one heck of a show for you tonight, and our main event features the return of the former UCW Zero heavyweight champion, Martin Casaus, taking on the toughest SOB in UCW Zero, Dallas Murdock. So let's go up to the ring for our first match.
Our opening contest is scheduled for one fall with 15 minutes time limit. Introducing first, from Durango, Mexico, weighing 157 pounds, representing Los Vatos Locos, the Durango Kid.
Well, he is electric to say the least. The Lucha Libre superstar, the Durango Kid, coming out with his tequila suckers. I believe there's a worm in each of those suckers, too, a grub worm. I think he's giving them out to the kids. The Durango Kid is, again, a superstar here in UCW Zero. Not the biggest guy on the roster, to say the least, but he's made a name of himself. As of late, he's tagging along with Guerrero, Azteca, one of the biggest men in UCW, if not the biggest man, pound for pound, here in UCW Zero. The Durango Kid making his way to the ring. He'll be in singles competition tonight, and I'm excited to see it because he's facing one of the greatest athletes, I think, in wrestling, period. And, well, we'll go back up to the ring for the introduction.
And his opponent from Salt Lake City, Utah, being accompanied by Sierra Rose, weighing 188 pounds, Zack James.
And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. I said it, and I'll say it again. I say it every show. I am mesmerized by what this kid can do in the ring. Week in and week out, he puts on a show that is electrifying. The moves that Zack James puts on people don't even have names yet. The kid studies tapes every single day. He's the man of, well, I'll tell you what, if Dean Malenko's the man of 1,000 moves, this kid's the man of 2,000 moves. JV, welcome back to Deacon of Doom alongside my broadcast partner, JV, from the great state of Arizona. And JV, take it easy on Utah, please.
I'll try my best, but when they give me so much ammunition, it's really hard. And when they worship a guy like this, I don't care if he is a human highlight reel, he's a punk.
He's not a punk at all. He is a great competitor. In fact, two great competitors in the ring tonight. The Durango Kid now reaching out his hand to Zack James. Nice, again, show of sportsmanship, Utah style here, JV.
Yeah, we'll see how far that sportsmanship goes when it's time to get the victory and they decide who goes home with the winner's paycheck.
Two high flyers here in the ring tonight. Of course, Zack James accompanied by his longtime girlfriend, Sierra Rose. Luckily, we don't have to worry about her interfering tonight because Zack James and the Durango Kid play by the rules here in UCW Zero. Nice side headlock now by Zack James.
Then what's the point of her being out here? Moral support? She can provide that moral support from the locker room or maybe even the kitchen.
Oh, my, please. Please, we believe in equal rights, equal values here. This is an ethical community, JV.
There's nothing unethical about.
Should she be able to vote?
I'm not saying she shouldn't be able to
drive a car.
She can drive a car. She can do whatever she wants. But maybe she shouldn't be providing moral support outside the ring if that's all she's gonna do.
Listen, when Zack James looks across that ring and sees the face of Sierra Rose, his longtime girlfriend, it inspires him to continue great work here in the ring. And you can see the kind of athlete he is. And the Durango Kid, though, a nice move by the Kid. A 1 count, says referee Junior Greenhorn here tonight. This is going to be some high-flying action, to say the least. Zack James with a nice bridge. That could be it. And no, the Durango Kid kicks out. Still fresh is the Kid. The Kid ducks, now another duck. Both of them duck clotheslines. Wow, what a, I can't even call the match here tonight, JV. The action is so fast-paced between these two incredible athletes. The Durango Kid, of course, in that Lucha Libre style. We really celebrate that style here in Ucw Zero. Not sure if you do down in Arizona.
Oh, we definitely do in Arizona, but we also have a policy of removing masks off ugly wrestlers. And to get back to the Sierra Rose thing, you're saying every time Zack James looks over at her, he sees his longtime girlfriend. If I were Zack James and I were looking over at Sierra Rose, I would see someone that left me multiple times for another man.
Listen, somehow she fell under the spell of Jason Bravo, and now they're all friends now, so it's all good. It was an unfortunate mistake by Sierra Rose. She finally got her head screwed on right. They've gone to counseling. They've made up. Everything is good with these two. Wait a minute. Oh, my
goodness.
Wow, fans. A couple of high flyers here in Salt Lake City, the Durango Kid and Zack James. And they're showing why they are two premier athletes here in Salt Lake City, as Zack James takes a huge plancha from the Durango Kid off that top rope. The Kid now working Zack James back into the ring. And, folks, these kinds of matches will wear announcers out, JV.
Oh, they'll wear announcers out. They'll wear referees out. I'm worn out just watching them. I will say one thing. This is a high-paced, high-action, high-flying match, and I'm literally genuinely excited to see it. Oh, my goodness, that cartwheel.
You say you're going, oh, wow, Zack James just kicked the Durango Kid square in the head, and now James at the top rope with that missile drop kick.
He nearly went coast to coast with that.
Absolutely. I've called him the greatest athlete in Ucw Zero, and you can see why, JV. From across the ring, that missile drop kick on the Durango Kid, and somehow the Kid kicks out. Referee Junior Greenhorn says it's a 2 count, and Zack James now wait, here we go. What's going on? Zack James with a huge bolo European uppercut on the Durango Kid. Again on the Durango Kid. Zack James clearly the bigger man in the ring tonight, and I think that he's going to come out the victor. But he's not only bigger, but he has the same skill set. He's a high flyer just like the Durango Kid, but the Kid has shown us some things in the past, and he has had some upsets here in UCW.
It's probably one of the few times Zack James has had a size advantage. I'm curious to see if he even knows what to do with such a thing.
Zack James now, nice move by the Durango Kid, and look at the athletic ability of Zack James, the Durango Kid, also with a great, nice hurricanrana. And Zack James finds himself confused, dazed, dizzy in the corner, and the Durango Kid now making his way in on Zack James with a big elbow.
That was a sickening thud right there. It looks like the Durango Kid's in charge here, big cross body.
Could be a 3 count. 2 count on Zack James as he kicks out. And Sierra Rose pounding the mat, imploring her boyfriend to come on and get another victory under his belt.
Come on, referee. I could have counted 3 twice there.
Oh, what do they count faster in Arizona now? Can you even count to 3 in Arizona?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, my goodness. Zack James now showing some power again. He's the bigger man. He was going for that to Ash's move. Wait a minute now, the Durango Kid
I was amazed by that power, but there you see the speed.
Oh, my. This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. The submission hold by Zack James. This could be it. I don't know how the Durango Kid will get out of this.
He's in the center of the ring. He's got to roll to the ropes. He's got to get a low blow. He's got to do something to break this hold.
He's in it. He's working his way over if he can get his feet onto that rope. But if he can't, it's going to be over very, very quickly, and he does. Referee Junior Greenhorn has to break the hold now, and Zack James can't believe it. He had him almost in the middle of the ring. If he could have held on, it would have clearly been over.
Some amazing tenacity there from the Durango Kid, but you got to think a bigger wrestler would have been able to keep him in the middle of the ring. Even though he's at a size advantage today, he's still a skinny little punk.
Oh, come
Zack
on.
James.
A skinny punk. He's put on weight.
He's put on weight, which means even he knows he's skinny.
Well, he's still bigger than the Durango Kid here tonight, that's for sure. And now Zack James going up to the second rope. The Durango Kid precariously perched on that top rope. Looks like it's going to be some kind of suplex now by Zack James, a superplex.
Smart move holding that rope right there. Just keep on holding that rope. Push that punk down right on the back of his head.
I don't know what's going on now. The nice move by the Durango Kid as he pushes off Zack James. The Kid now, a DDT on Zack James.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow, this could be it, but it looks like the Durango Kid took a spill of his own. He is as stunned as Zack James is. Referee Junior Greenhorn, he's on 3 of that 10 count. Ladies and gentlemen, in pro wrestling, you have to the count of 10. One man must get up, and if only one man does, then he is the victor. And now the Durango Kid makes his way over, and he's covering Zack James.
And getting a 3 count is quicker than getting a 10 count, so that was some smart strategy there on the Durango Kid's part.
Absolutely, 2 great competitors. What a way to start off our show. Folks, again, we want to thank our thank our sponsors here tonight, McNeil Engineering, and, of course, La Frontera Mexican Restaurant. Check us out on Facebook, on Twitter. What a move by Zack James. Also, our website, ucwzero.com. Spell out zero, ucwzero.com. You can buy tickets right there. Please join us for one of our live events. Even if JV is here, I promise you the show is going to be good. A curb stomp by Zack James.
That's right. UCW, McNeil Engineering, and La Frontera, the 3 best things in Utah. And when I come here, I'm the 4th best thing. I make everything better.
Well, as you leave, and I can't wait for you to leave the state, JV, pick up one of those La Frontera burritos. That'll fill you up on the plane for sure.
Definitely. I bet you want to see me watch. I bet you want to watch me go. You are a deacon after all. Is that anything like Catholicism?
Mind your business. Yes, it is. Wait a minute now. Zack James with that to Ash's move once again. It's
Oh,
reversed by the Durango Kid.
2 great reversals there. These 2 are going tit for tat right now.
Oh, and the Durango Kid with a modified Hurricanrana DDT on Zack James. Could this be it? It is. Ladies and gentlemen, what an upset here tonight in UCW.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the Durango Kid.
Wow.
What a huge upset there.
It is an upset. The veteran Zack James is defeated by the Durango Kid, and the Durango Kid has really come along as of late.
And maybe if Sierra Rose had done something more than stand there and try to look pretty, she wouldn't be with the loser right now.
Well, that's your opinion, JV, but my opinion is it was one heck of a match to start off UCW Zero Wrestling for sure. Folks, we're going to be right back with more wrestling action from Salt Lake City, Utah after this commercial break.
BR Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero, Utah's best live pro wrestling action in Salt Lake City, Utah, at the UCW Training Center, 47 South Orange Street. Tickets are $10 for general admission and $3 for kids 6 and under. Doors open at 6 p.m. and bell time is 6:30 p.m. For more information, go to www.ucwzero.com or call 801-699-7977. And remember, do not try this at home. We are trained professionals. Leave it to us. We are Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero. Motivational pain.
Folks, if you have small children, if you have pets, I encourage the elderly to please turn the channel. There they are, the Fella Twins, Tommy Purr, and UCW Zero's own Chip. And it looks like they're handing out Halloween candy. The Fellow Twins have joined us tonight, and every single fan is they're on their feet, smiles on their faces. This is one of the most unorthodox, wild, outrageous, rainbow-colored teams we have ever seen in the history of UCW. And ladies and gentlemen, Tommy Purr comes out as Robin, and it looks like Chip is Batman, but he's wearing a Batman corset. This is going to be it's bound to be an incredible match, to say the least. It is for the tag team titles. If you ask me, these two kids' mamas ought to get here to UCW Arena, bend them over their knee and give them a spanking. Get that belt out of my face right now, Dante Acosta. Braden Austin, you two are punks. You think everything needs to be given to you. These two kids are just teenagers. They have the gold around their waist. They are brash. They are brazen. They're from the me generation. They believe that they don't have any hard work to do, that they just deserve to be handed those belts. I was here when they won those belts, and, well, it was unfair for the 801 district, to say the least. Jamie, you've seen the film. What do you think?
I think the 801 district is right where they belong, and that's in incarceration after incarceration. You say these two think they need everything handed to them? Well, why shouldn't you hand everything to them? Look at the talent of Dante Acosta and Braden Austin. They are bad for a reason. 2 tons of awesome.
Oh, wait a minute now. They may have gotten their little routine messed up by the fella twins here tonight, JV.
They think they're on another double date, don't they?
Dante Acosta and Braden Austin, the champions here tonight from the me generation. They are the poster boys of the me generation as they proudly wear those tag team belts, but I'm confused right now looking at the fellow twins. I don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say either. I've seen a lot of wrestling. I have never seen anything like the fella twins.
Exactly. Of course, Chip wearing that course. He told me to watch closely my monitor that I might get to see a nipple slip. I don't even know what that is, JV. I'm a minister.
If we're lucky, all we're going to get is a nipple slip.
As I was saying before, ladies and gentlemen, if you have small children, the elderly, we invite you to ask them to leave the room if you're watching this on TV, because things can get very X-rated with the fellow twins as they take it on now with Team Bad. Wait, no, my God.
Is the referee going to call?
Oh, my God.
Is the referee going to call for the bell, I wonder?
Shades of Rikishi in the stink face. Referee, do we ring the bell?
Let me tell you, I've been pretty close to Tommy Purr before. Rikishi ain't got nothing on that stank.
And I guess referee Junior Greenhorn says ring the bell, and Team Bad's Dante Acosta now making his way into the ring, and he looks like he doesn't want any piece of Tommy Purr.
I wouldn't want any piece of Tommy Purr either. I don't know if he's going to fight me or try to date me.
Well, Tommy Purr wants a piece of Dante Acosta, maybe on more than one level here tonight. He wants that gold, but he certainly likes... He told me he likes young men like Dante Acosta who are as fit as Dante Acosta, and Tommy Purr now seems to be enjoying this side headlock.
Yeah, there's a lot of things Tommy Purr enjoys. He seems to be a masochist.
Tommy Purr, come on! Wait a minute, Tommy Purr!
Come on!
Goodness gracious!
Talk about indecent exposure. I would call the cops.
Absolutely. Security needs to get in here. I don't know how Tommy Purr is or how old Dante Acosta is, but that could be considered statutory rape.
Am I allowed to say molestation on television? Because I think he just did.
You just said it, JV. Well, you seem to be as shocked as I am for once.
Indeed so. I didn't think those two could take things that far, although Chip is in a leather corset. I don't quite know what to expect.
And now Chip, an accomplished wrestler on his own, but he wants to accomplish something else with Braden Austin, and Austin does not like that. No, sir, says Braden Austin.
Normally, I would chalk this up to mind games, but with these two, I don't know if maybe they're going to try to ask him out after the match or something, or if they think this is a date. And there you come on, ref. You can't let him pucker up to a guy like that.
You call them mind games, but they say it's a lifestyle, JV, and it's a lifestyle that they're proud of. And now Braden Austin. Wow, wait a minute now. Well, he kissed him. He kissed him. Oh, my goodness.
It's a lifestyle and a choice, and they need to make better choices in lifestyles.
Listen, we're not against the LGBT community here in Utah. I don't know if you are in Arizona, but what I'm against is these two are using sexuality in wrestling. There's no place for that.
Yeah, exactly. There is no place for sexuality in wrestling, and when they do that, the way they're doing it, they take away the purity and the sport from professional wrestling. And seriously, quit gawking to the crowd and trying to get the crowd's accolades there. You're not that good looking.
Interestingly enough, the crowd seems to like it. And now, look at Dante Acosta. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, my goodness.
That is the physique that the crowd should be admiring and appreciating, not some whatever he is prancing around the ring in a Robin shirt and green tights. Well, I know it's right around Halloween time, but come on.
Well, they seem to be fan favorites, the fellow twins here tonight, and they have on some level, they've won over the Deacon of Doom, to be quite frank with you. The fellow twins are entertaining. I just think that they're a little bit over the top, but hey, this is professional wrestling. Now, Tommy Purr wants a test of strength with young Dante Acosta. He's got those Robin gloves, green Robin gloves on. And let's see what Tommy Purr now does with Dante Acosta. He's dancing with him, JV.
I can't. Wow, I can't believe this. And if I were the referee, I would give those gloves another check because he's definitely got something up there. A roll of quarters. You don't know what's up those gloves.
Well, I'm going to suggest that Dante Acosta and Braden Austin go to Planned Parenthood right after this match to get checked for STDs. But listen, I'm impressed with the fellow twins. I enjoy them. They're entertaining. They put a great show on for the crowd. And quite frankly, JV, they're great wrestlers. They're accomplished wrestlers.
They are great wrestlers, and it's ironic enough that we're here at Ucw Zero because I'm pretty sure those two are both patient zero for a lot of things. You get their blood work, I'm pretty sure you could vaccinate just about any STD out there.
And now Dante Acosta and Austin making their way back into the ring, but it looks like Tommy Purr and Chip are trying to pull him out. Acosta trying his best to pull his tag team partner in.
Come on, you can't grab the
wait a minute!
You can't grab the hindquarters like that.
I guess he just did.
I think they're enjoying this a little more than they're enjoying the damage that they're dealing.
Ric Flair chops to the hindquarters of Braden Austin. What a move by Dante Acosta.
And Dante Acosta showing exactly right there why they are the tag team champions and have been getting handed everything, as you say.
Handed is exactly right.
They deserve it.
They won the belts on a fluke. There were 3 damn tag teams in the match. It was in a steel cage. Totally unfair for the 801 district. And these two punks need their moms to come down here and give them a whooping and ground them for at least a week.
I'm sorry, did someone put a gun to the 801 district's head and make them sign that contract? No.
Well, I don't know if they put a gun, but Stevie Slick said it's happening. He's the CEO. He hated the 801 district. He loved the fact that these two brash and brazen kids now have the belts around their waist.
And he should hate the 801 district because they're not great representatives of Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero as like Team Bad is. Team Bad right here is showing exactly why they are the best tag team in wrestling, in Utah wrestling right now, and maybe even in the entire Intermountain West.
Well, you might say that, and they are certainly now taking it to the fan favorites, Tommy Purr and Chip, and now Dante Acosta tags himself in, interestingly enough, and Tommy Purr may find himself on the wrong end of a double team. Oh, my goodness. And Tommy Purr looks like his knee just buckled. Wow, he is.
Goodness.
Oh, and Purr gets hit again.
Purr is definitely on the receiving end right now. I would like to say that as much as I despise those two, meaning Chip and Tommy Purr, the two of them do have some awfully good taste in fashion, especially for being from Utah. I've got the fans all around ringside questioning my shoes and stuff. I saw these two gentlemen earlier, and they know hipster fashion when they see it, and they know when someone is bringing a little bit of fashion to Salt Lake, and they almost got on the losing end because they were too concerned with my fashion and checking me out than their match.
Yeah, you're a hipster. We have hipsters in Utah too, okay?
Yeah, and they're 3 years behind the real hipsters,
come on.
I don't know how that works.
If I weren't being paid to be totally unbiased, I'd shave the damn mustache off your face. It looks ridiculous with your hipster glasses and your stupid tennis shoes when you get in the ring. And why don't you tie your bow tie, okay?
Again, Utah doesn't understand fashion.
Let's get back to the match, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for my broadcast partner, JV. And you know what? It looks like Braden Austin is really taking it to Tommy Purr right now, who's wearing a pair of underwear, a Robin T-shirt, a Robin mask, and his partner's Batman, and he's a cross-dressing Batman. And now you see Tommy Purr. These two may be unorthodox, JV. They may be interesting in terms of their sexuality, but they are good wrestlers. In fact, they're great wrestlers. And now Tommy Purr is taking it to Braden Austin, who finds himself in a really bad... Oh, no, Bronco Buster!
Oh, my. And once again, just to accent on what you touched on earlier with Tommy Purr and Chip being established wrestlers. And just to show you that I do a little bit of homework on my own too, I can tell you all about Tommy Purr and why he is such an accomplished wrestler, being trained by Michael Monis and Sim Bodie. Those are two of the best trainers in all of wrestling, two very, very well accomplished men. And Tommy Purr is definitely showing why he is a star pupil of theirs. Although Braden Austin and Dante Acosta probably have their number and proven me wrong.
Wow, incredible move by Tommy Purr. He is a frequent guest here in UCW. Chip's a mainstay here in UCW. And Chip is cleaning house in Salt Lake City. Another clothesline by the superstar Chip. Oh my goodness.
If he's trying to clean up Salt Lake City, he's got a lot of work to do. That pump handle suplex. I don't know. It looks like he may have hit the groin there, referee.
He may have. I don't know. Chip wearing those interesting Batman tights tonight, and they're about to come off of him. I hope he knows that.
Interesting.
Oh, the double claw.
Come on, referee.
Oh, my goodness.
Referee, you got to do something about that. Come on.
They're hiding it from the fans. He can't see it. They suplexed him by the testicles, JV.
Oh, my goodness.
This crowd and I and JV, quite frankly, are stunned.
How is something like that even allowed? How?
Could the fella twins walk away with the gold tonight? Could it be? And now, wait a minute. Now, what? Oh my goodness! Tommy Purr he's got Dante Acosta tied up like a pretzel. He may have to give. What's Austin doing? Austin's got the belt. He's got the belt. Oh, and now Chip coming in. Chip's coming in.
Come on, referee. You got to get Chip out of there. You got to get Chip out of there. Come on, referee. Do your job.
Chip has Austin out, but watch out for Dante Acosta. He's got that second belt. Watch out, Purr. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness. Back. Gone.
Oh, please. No, Greenhorn. You've got to see the belt. You've got to see the belt. It's over.
Your winners and still tag team champions, Team Bad.
Well, somehow the pompous, spoiled brats.
Because they were the better wrestlers, don't say somehow.
Somehow they found a way to walk away with the gold again against the fellow twins. Clearly a fan favorite here tonight. But they do not walk away with the belts. Team Bad keeps the belts. And that's got to just feed these young kids' ego. They're overinflated egos, JV.
Overinflated egos, I think it's well-deserved.
Folks, we'll be right back with more wrestling action right here in Salt Lake City. Slick hates me, and that's why he put me with you.
Slick hates you, but that has nothing to do with hiring me.
Joey Graves now telling the crowd how wonderful he is as he goes to that top rope. Hey, listen, he's stacked. He's a big man. Like Guerrero Azteca, he spins. Oh, come on, Joey Graves. Let's just have the match.
Oh, no, Graves. You keep showing off to the fans. Let them see what you're all about.
And now listen to the crowd as Guerrero Azteca makes his way up. A fan favorite here in UCW for a number of years. Oh, and there you hear the boos. Joey Graves, not a fan favorite here in Utah. He's cocky. Now, what in the world did he mean by from anywhere other than this hellhole in Utah?
because he could be from anywhere and it would be better than this hellhole of Salt Lake City, Utah. And all these fans booing Graves, they wouldn't know real wrestling, they wouldn't know good wrestling if he jumped out into the crowd and chopped him right in the chop and slapped him right in the face.
And Salt Lake City always voted in the top 10 best places to live in the United States. I can't say as much for Arizona, for Phoenix, Arizona. Pretty rough town, JV.
Rough town, rough people, and we're about to show Guerrero Azteca what rough people can do.
Again, we want to thank our sponsors here tonight, Menil Engineering and La Frontera Restaurant. Check us out on Twitter, Facebook, on the web, UCWZero.com. Big match, main event style match right here. This is not the main event. That's still to come. But this is a big-time match here as Joey Graves now puts an arm wringer on Guerrero Azteca. We got a lot of weight in the ring here tonight, JV.
We definitely got a lot of weight in the ring right now. It looks like there's probably close to at least 500 pounds of muscle, and that is all muscle between those two in the ring right now.
Absolutely. Joey Graves, an accomplished wrestler in the Intermountain West. So is Guerrero Azteca, former tag team, he is a former UCW Zero champion here. He's held the tag team belts, and it's great to watch two competitors just like this really slug it out here on a Saturday night in Salt Lake City, Utah. Joey Graves showing some of that arrogance. He told me before the show started that, hey, he's yelling at me now. I mean, this is what I mean. Joey Graves is arrogant. I'll give you, he's a great wrestler. The fans now calling for the chops of Guerrero Azteca on Joey Graves. Graves is a great wrestler. I talked to him before the show. He's simply full of himself, ladies and gentlemen. And quite frankly, that doesn't bode well for him because Guerrero Azteca is going to have none of that. JV, did you see Joey Graves yell at me?
I did see that, and you said he was full of himself. I say it's well-deserved. When you're cut from stone like that, you have the wrestling ability of Graves. You have the background, the football background, the wrestling background, the time at the gym, just everything about Graves. He should be yelling at you and putting you in your place.
Well, luckily, Mike got some pretty thick skin, ladies and gentlemen, but Joey Graves showing some of that flexibility as well. He's a pretty darn good wrestler.
He is a pretty darn good wrestler, and that skin of yours is about the only thing that's thick on you.
Oh, my. What are you making fun of, kid? As far as I'm concerned, you can get your hipster self back to Arizona as soon as this show's over. And now look at Joey Graves. He's had enough of – is he going to walk out?
He should. He should. These people aren't good enough to see him.
If he walks out of this place, I say he doesn't get paid. I mean, we brought him here to wrestle.
And he did wrestle, and then Guerrero Azteca obviously did something that Graves didn't agree with, and if Graves feels his safety is at risk. Otherwise, he'd be in the ring right now.
Graves now talking to referee Junior Greenhorn, maybe saying exactly what you were saying, JV, that he's not happy with the tactics of Guerrero Azteca. I didn't see anything Guerrero Azteca did that was beyond the scope of the rule book here in UCW or any professional wrestling organization for that matter.
Just because you didn't see it doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Looks like Graves now outsmarted by Guerrero Azteca. Graves again goes for the clothesline, ducked by Azteca. Now Azteca laying in those big chops. And that's what he's known for, ladies and gentlemen. He will chop you into next week. Nice reversal by Graves and a stomp to the midsection by Joey Graves. And now look at Graves beginning to exact some punishment on Guerrero Azteca.
Guerrero Azteca might chop you into next week, but Graves beats you into oblivion.
Wow, and he slapped the Mexican superstar across the face. What an insult. Come on.
Even I'm smart enough to know that was a bad idea.
Nice elbow by Azteca. Nice clothesline by Guerrero Azteca.
Nearly took his head off. Come on, Graves.
And Graves looks like he's a bit confused. Big shoulder block.
He turned him inside out there.
Absolutely. And Graves stumbling around the ring. And now look at Azteca. Sidewalk slam. Oh, my goodness.
Come on, Graves. Come on. Kick out.
Greenhorn with a 2 count. And he's got a no. Just 2. Wow. And Guerrero Azteca now, if he knows what he needs to get right on Joey Graves, he needs to get right back on top of Graves. Maybe a mistake by Guerrero Azteca. I hate to admit it. There's Graves. Throwed him in. And Guerrero Azteca blocked it. Oh, and he goes to that big back elbow. And there's Graves on top of him. And there's Graves going for that sleeper hold.
And there you see him using the smarts, getting right on the back, ducking the clothesline. Guerrero Azteca was just swinging wildly there. You're not going to get wild swings to connect with a wrestler the caliber of a Graves.
Joey Graves, the master of the sleeper hold. He's cutting that oxygen off to Guerrero Azteca. Luckily, Azteca makes it to the rope, and now Joey Graves raking in the eyes of the Mexican superstar Guerrero Azteca.
I'm amazed by the strength of Guerrero Azteca that he was able to carry those 240, 250 pounds. It's still higher than anyone here can count. I can't believe Guerrero Azteca was able to carry him on his back like that.
You know, Utah has a fine education system, some of the finest hospitals in the country. Voted again one of the best cities in the country to live in, so I don't know what you're talking about. And as far as I'm concerned, Utah is, well, it's head and shoulders above Arizona. We got a better economy. We just got better people. And I love you Arizonans, the good ones.
The good ones. We're all good. We're all good ones. I have yet to meet a person from Utah that I like.
You don't like me?
No. Professionally, I'll get along with you all day, but I don't think I like you. In the week and a half, 2 weeks that I've been doing commentary with you, I'm not sure I quite like you.
So we're not getting a coffee or a beer after the show. Is that what you're saying?
Definitely not. I don't drink either of those.
Fine with me. Nice kick out by Guerrero Azteca. What are you, a straight edger too? Hipster straight edge is a new thing in Arizona? Hipster straight edger?
No. Doctor just says alcohol is against my... I just choose not to drink alcohol.
All right, Guerrero Azteca wrapped up into the ropes. Joey Graves goes for a big chop, and he...
Oh!
Oh, my gosh. Joey Graves.
What brilliance there. What brilliance. You're saying it's underhanded and dirty. That is brilliance. He thought he was going to get chopped, and Graves is like, no. Attack right to the eyes. You can't see, you can't fight. Cobra Kai style, baby.
Folks, chops are legal. Jabs to the eyeballs are not legal. Joey Graves, again, breaking the rules here in UCW Zero. Azteca once again kicks out, and Graves looks like he's beginning to get a little frustrated with Guerrero Azteca.
You don't want to see Graves when he's mad. You think he's like the Incredible Hulk right now. When he gets a little angry, that's when you see the Incredible Hulk come out. You will not like this man when he is angry.
Graves now picking up Azteca with a spinning tornado suplex on Guerrero Azteca. And folks, I have not seen that in a while. That could be it.
That is a great feat of strength right there.
And Graves taking too much time on Azteca. Two, I believe, mistakes by two veterans in the ring. Both of them making rookie mistakes, so to speak, as Graves now begins to work on the right arm now of Guerrero Azteca.
I can't believe he kicked out of that. I figured Graves could have gloated all he wanted and still have been able to get the pin on Azteca.
And now Joey Graves raking his forearm across the eyes and face of Guerrero Azteca. Graves now talking to the referee. He's trying to explain himself to referee Junior Greenhorn, and Greenhorn is saying, watch the rules, looking for chokeholds. And now, wait a minute, he's got that front face like, I do not believe that's a chokehold. Greenhorn checking in, he says no. And Joey Graves just stands up and now stomps on Guerrero Azteca.
And definitely that'll crack some vertebrae if done properly and correctly, and you could easily break a back there. And Graves trying to take the back out of Guerrero Azteca, and that would probably be the best strategy. Like I said, though, he's a smart man. He knows the best strategy.
Azteca going for the big clothesline. Graves blocks it, and now, a big clubbing forearm by Joey Graves.
That's all she wrote. Just pin him now, Graves. Just pin him now. Get out of here. Collect your winner's share. And go back to decent people and away from someplace where there's snow on the mountains 7 months out of the year. How can you put up with that?
Well, it's in the mountains. It's not always down here in the valley, and folks like snow. It's called snow skiing, snowshoeing, snowboarding. This is one of the most active states in the country.
Water skiing, wakeboarding.
Hey, those are great. They're fine. Okay, I get it. I've been to Arizona. It's great going there in the wintertime. Oh, wait a minute now. Looks like Graves has got that sleeper hold, and he's got his legs wrapped around Guerrero Azteca. I don't know if Teca can go anywhere right now.
That boy, Graves.
This may
Wench
be
it in tighter.
Graves once again is. Looks like Greenhorn man.
He's out. He's out. Come on.
If Greenhorn gets that hand, if it falls 3 times, ladies and gentlemen, this match is going to be over.
He's out.
That's the second time.
The timekeeper may as well just ring the bell right now. He is out.
No, he's not. No, he's not, ladies and gentlemen. Guerrero Azteca getting that second, third, maybe fourth win, and he makes his way to the ropes. And Joey Graves cannot believe it.
And the referee, Graves is good to get in the referee's face. You put that guy in his place. He waited too long to exercise the count on Guerrero Azteca. Guerrero Azteca should be walking back to the locker room right now as a loser, and Graves should be the victor after that sleeper hold.
Nobody home. Great move by Guerrero Azteca, and Joey Graves gets hit in the gonads, and now Azteca with a big kick to the midsection. Let's see what Teca's going to do. Nice clothesline by Guerrero Azteca, a la Eddie Guerrero. You can see he's going for that trifecta of suplexes, and here it goes again. Of course, Guerrero Azteca's favorite wrestler, the late great Eddie Guerrero of WWE superstardom. And Graves is biting the ear, and a la Mike Tyson.
And I'm pretty sure Eddie was just spinning in his grave after seeing those rolling suplexes. And Graves was right to bite him in the ear. If he even was biting him, he could have just been ringing that ear. You think you see things.
With his teeth.
I didn't see any teeth. The referee didn't see any teeth. At least I don't think the referee saw any teeth.
Nice tribute by Guerrero Azteca to the late great Eddie Guerrero. I'm sorry, go ahead.
And honestly, I think Guerrero would be more impressed with the biting. Cheat to win. Those words mean anything to you?
Lie, cheat, and steal, the late great Eddie Guerrero. And the fans loved him. They love Guerrero Azteca here. Azteca trying to make his way up. Joey Graves perched on that top rope. Let's see what Graves is going to do. Oh, my goodness. I do not believe the strength of Guerrero Azteca. He caught a 240-pound man in mid-flight, gave him a spine buster, and now here comes the big banana chop by Guerrero.
Did you see how quickly he sent Graves to the mat?
Oh, nice move by Graves.
Great.
Wow.
Great. He had that move scouted. Like I said, this man has been watching tape every day, all day, every day. He has his opponent scouted, and he showed that perfectly with that move right there.
Absolutely. Oh, and nobody home. Joey Graves misses. Oh, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. And Joey Graves is flopping around like a fish in a hot pan.
And Guerrero Azteca definitely showing what that Mexican strong style is all about with that brutal attack right there.
Absolutely. Joey Graves is going to be feeling that. Knock the wind out of him. Azteca now measuring him up. What's he doing? Oh, and Graves, wait a minute.
Great job getting out of that, Graves. Come on. Another sleeper hold.
Another
this is it.
Sleeper.
You got him this time, Graves. He's in the middle of the ring. He's got nowhere to go. All the referee has to do is actually do his job and check the hold this time.
A third sleeper hold by Joey Graves. Then somehow Azteca slips out of that one. And Azteca gets him up again. Oh, my goodness. What's Azteca doing? Another spine buster.
Oh, my goodness. The strength of this
That
man
may
is
be
unbelievable.
It's over. I told you. I told you. Go home, Graves.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Guerrero Azteca.
An incredible match. Guerrero Azteca with an incredible win over the rough and tumble Joey Graves.
I've seen some feats of strength before, but even I gotta tip my cap to that gentleman right there, Guerrero Azteca. Some great feats of power there.
Los Vatos Locos. That comes across sweep with a clean sweep tonight. The Durango Kid and Guerrero Azteca with a huge win. And folks, we'll be right back with more UCW Zero Wrestling after this commercial break.
BR Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero, Utah's best live pro wrestling action in Salt Lake City, Utah, at the UCW Training Center, 47 South Orange Street. Tickets are $10 for general admission and $3 for kids 6 and under. Doors open at 6 p.m. and bell time is 6:30 p.m. For more information, go to www.ucwzero.com or call 801-699-7977. And remember, do not try this at home. We are trained professionals. Leave it to us. We are Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero. Motivational pain.
Folks, we're live in Salt Lake City once again. The Deacon of Doom, alongside my broadcast partner, the hipster the straight edger, whatever you call yourself, JV, from the great state of Arizona.
I call myself the loudest and best mustache in wrestling.
It is an incredible mustache. Folks, we got an incredible main event for you tonight. Dallas Murdock versus Martin Casaus, returning here to UCW. Of course, Martin Casaus now working in the Los Angeles area every weekend for Lucha Underground to premiere on the El Rey Network.
The El Rey Network, that's right, every Wednesday night, and Martin Casaus is representing UCW Wrestling proudly, and we wish him the best of luck at Lucha Underground.
Every Wednesday night starting October 29th, and right now we're going to a clip to promote this incredible wrestling organization, Lucha Underground, and Martin Casaus. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long time coming. Ucw Zero superstar Martin Casaus. He has been in LA, Lucha Underground, took the contract, but he had an off night. He wanted to come back home. He wanted to come back to Ucw Zero, and he wanted a shot at the toughest SOB in Ucw Zero, and that is the champ himself, Dallas Murdock. But these fans are on their feet, ladies and gentlemen. Martin Casaus, former WWE Tough Enough contestant, and now Lucha. Folks, the cheers and acclamations of a returning Martin Casaus quickly come to an end as the toughest son of a B in UCW Zero, the champ himself, Dallas Murdock, makes his, oh, and my goodness, you know, I don't know how I forget it, JV, but every damn time Murdock comes out, Cassidy comes out, Paradise comes out, two of the three are always there.
It's strength in numbers, and if you got a gang the likes of Paradise and Cassidy O'Brien, why wouldn't you bring them with you everywhere you went?
Well, you know, I just think if you represent UCW with the 10 pounds of gold, you ought to be able to defend that belt by yourself.
Who's to say he can't defend that championship by himself?
Look, he stared me down. Sorry, JV. Dallas Murdock just stared me down.
And you deserve to be stared down for all that slander you're delivering about the champion Dallas Murdock.
Oh, and my God! Martin Casaus, he wants to say something tonight, and he does. He attacks. Now he's... What is he doing, ladies and gentlemen? Dallas... It looks like he's got a... Martin Casaus has a chair.
Oh, come on, he's got a chair. That's blatant cheating. Referee's got to do
the
something
bell's
about
not rung
it.
yet. Casaus is pissed.
Oh, he called for the bell.
It looks like Cassidy O'Brien and Dallas Murdock may go home. Martin Casaus means business.
And they should. He brought a weapon to the ring. He brought a weapon to the ring.
You know,
I wouldn't wrestle him. He looks like a madman.
I wouldn't either. Referee Junior Greenhorn needs to find a way to get that chair out of the hand of Martin Casaus.
He needs to do his job and grow a set and pull it out of his hands.
Grow a set of what? Come on. He's a great referee. Dallas Murdock, you can't see it now, folks, on your monitor, but Cassidy O'Brien and Dallas Murdock are... Oh my goodness, 230 pounds coming crashing down on top of Dallas Murdock and Cassidy.
They almost came right into our seats there. Martin has no care for anyone's well-being, his own or ours.
And now Murdock comes in, going for the clothesline, but Martin Casaus now working Murdock down into that front face lock, and he's got both those arms now wrapped up, and this is a submission move at the beginning of the match, folks. This could be it. We could have a new champion. Will Dallas Murdock give up?
You're not going to get the champ to tap out. As dirty as you say he is still the toughest son of a gun on the UCW roster. And there you see him get to the ropes, showing what that toughness is all about.
Wow, Dallas Murdock somehow finds a way to make his way to the ropes, and nice clean break by Martin Casaus. Referee Junior Greenhorn's got his hands full tonight. Two wily veterans in the ring. No love lost between these two. Of course, Dallas Murdock took the title from Martin Casaus in Provo, Utah.
Come on, referee. Those fists are closed.
At the beginning of September, he did it in he did it in an underhanded way, to say the least. Martin was screwed, that's for sure. And now Murdock finds his, nice Northern Lights suplex by Martin Casaus. And it's been all Martin Casaus so far, JV.
It has been all Martin Casaus so far, you're right, but Dallas Murdock has plenty of gas in that tank, and he's definitely going to show why he is the champion tonight.
Wow, nice chop by Martin Casaus. Folks, you can't see it in the TV monitor right now, but perched outside the ring, waiting for an opportunity once again, Cassidy O'Brien and the lovely Paradise, the women's Ucw Zero champion. And now Casaus continues to take it to Dallas Murdock. Nice reversal by Murdock. But again, Casaus taking Murdock's head into the turnbuckle.
You can't
wait a minute, you didn't see it. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness.
And Cassidy O'Brien was just making Martin Casaus pay for driving Dallas Murdock's head into the turnbuckle. If I'm not mistaken, that's illegal.
Good God.
That a boy, Cassidy.
What do you mean, that a boy?
That a boy. Martin came into his personal space. Cassidy was just defending himself.
It's not his personal space. Cassidy shouldn't even be out here right now.
He is supporting his teammate, his man there, Dallas Murdock, his boy, his road dog, his tag team partner. I wish I had a friend as good as Cassidy O'Brien, but meanwhile, I'm stuck with you.
I wish you'd shut your mouth sometimes, all right? Clearly. Oh, my God. Now, Cassidy O'Brien looking over at us and telling us both to shut up. This is outlandish. Cassidy O'Brien once again sticking his nose into business. He has this is a one-on-one match, and it's quickly become a two-on-one, maybe even a three-on-one match. And you can see now how Cassidy's diabolical move has allowed Dallas Murdock to open up on Martin Casaus tonight.
Oh! All it was a matter of time before Dallas Murdock was going to open up on Casaus.
A matter of time before Cassidy O'Brien interfered in the match to allow Dallas Murdock to take over in this match, and Murdock certainly has done that, as Martin Casaus now finds himself in a bad predicament here in Salt Lake City, ladies and gentlemen. Big punch by Dallas Murdock, and Casaus looks to be dazed and confused as Murdock shoots him off. Murdock now with that... Oh, a nice hurricanrana by Martin Casaus, ladies and gentlemen.
And if Martin Casaus, you keep saying sneaky, underhanded, if Martin Casaus was so worried about Paradise and Cassidy O'Brien being ringside, don't you think he would have grabbed some friends from the ringside area to help himself out? No, he didn't. That's because he knows this is a non-factor at ringside.
A pin by Martin Casaus, and Dallas Murdock, the champion, kicks out. Both two great competitors here tonight. I'm not going to lie about that. I just wish for once it could be an evenly match. It's just not even when you got Cassidy O'Brien out there. Wow, look at the height of Martin Casaus.
No match is ever even, though. There's always one man that's going to be better, and if Dallas Murdock wants to get that moral support to be the better man, that's how he's going to do it.
It's a bit more than moral support. Cassidy O'Brien making his way into the ring once again there, willing to save Dallas Murdock. Listen, if Dallas Murdock is disqualified here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, he still holds on to that belt. He still holds on to it. So, I think, and wait a minute now, what's Dallas doing? Dallas, is he going for the cloverleaf? If he turns this around, it could be all over for Martin Casaus, ladies and gentlemen.
And it'll be a clean victory, too. He was tapping right there, ref.
Casaus now trying to find a way. And referee Junior Greenhorn says no. Junior Greenhorn says no. Wait a minute now. Now Cassidy is back over there again. Cassidy distracting referee Junior Greenhorn. And now Dallas Murdock able to pull.
He wasn't even distracting the referee there. He was just making the referee aware of something wrong with the apron.
Something wrong with the apron?
Hey.
What a move. Wait a minute. Casaus now pins Murdock. And Cassidy,
great move there.
Interjects himself again into the match and saves it.
That was a great kick out. And yes, if there's something wrong with the apron, this ring has to maintain structural integrity in order for anything to be official.
It can maintain structural what?
Integrity. Something you know nothing
when
about.
When the damn ring crew gets out here to check it out after the matches, that's when we check it. This is a heavyweight championship match here tonight, JV.
You're right, it is a heavyweight championship match, and you would want everything to be right down the middle. You don't want anything like a shoddy ring, or not a shoddy ring, but just them breaking the apron or anything like that to be the reason this match ends. And there you see the champ, Dallas Murdock, just wrenching back on those shoulders. He's just seconds away from holding on to that championship.
You got to think Martin Casaus, rotator cuffs, his shoulders, the joints in his elbows, all of that affected by that move by Dallas Murdock, but Casaus powers out of that. Nice elbow now by Martin Casaus. Casaus hits the ropes. Big clothesline by Dallas Murdock, the toughest SOB in UCW. The cowboy, he'll spit tobacco in your eye and drop you with a big clothesline before you know what's happening. Now look at Murdock choking away on Casaus.
As he should. Spit the tobacco in your eye, clothesline you down, do whatever you got to do to get the victory and show him why you're the champ.
Murdock's closed down a few saloons in the San Antonio and Austin, Texas. And Cassidy, folks, I don't know, there he is. You can see it now. Cassidy O'Brien unloading. And wait a minute. Are you kidding me? Paradise just took off her garter and strangles. She choked Martin Casaus. I don't know what this. We need two referees out here tonight, JV.
The referee didn't see it. It's all legal as far as he knows. Martin Casaus is just gasping for air.
Casaus now hits that turnbuckle, and here comes big Dallas Murdock, the big Texan. He's been in a few bar fights in Texas, as I said. He's closed some bars down. He's hurt some men. And if anybody knows how to fight, if anybody knows how to punch, if anyone knows how to brawl with the best of them, it's the champ, Dallas Murdock, as he continues to take it to Martin Casaus tonight. Casaus, though, valiantly fighting back with rights and lefts of his own. And now Casaus has got Murdock reeling as Murdock hits the ropes. Murdock, nice reversal of the Irish whip. Oh, what a move by Martin Casaus, showing his athletic ability. And scoop slam.
Come on, Dallas, get up.
And ladies and gentlemen, there's Cassidy O'Brien again, and Paradise again. Referee Junior Greenhorn simply has to do something about this. Oh no, is he gonna hit a girl?
He better not.
She's like
your mother raised you better than that, Martin. I know that for a fact.
She's 89 pounds. Oh my God.
Great job, Dallas. Great job of protecting your friend there.
Murdock with a big boot, folks. It's over. He's going to retain his title. Murdock hits that now infamous big boot off the rope, and now he's going to the top.
I'm pretty sure I just saw some of Martin's teeth fly there.
Folks, if he hits the big leg lariat off that top rope, it is over.
That's right. Come on, hit that lariat.
It's over. No one kicks out of that.
Still your champion,
See you
folks.
later. Turn out the lights. Are you kidding me? Casaus just kicked out. A 2 count, says referee Junior Greenhorn. And these fans are beside themselves. Murdock now pounding away on Martin Casaus. Lucha Libre Underground superstar Martin Casaus reaching down. I don't know how he kicked out of that, JV.
I don't know how he kicked out of it either, but the beating Dallas Murdock is given to Martin Casaus. Maybe Lucha Underground should be calling up the champ instead of the chump.
Martin Casaus now is digging deep down inside, trying, ladies and gentlemen, to find a way to fight back, but he just took a move off the top rope. that 99.9% of wrestlers are never going to kick out of.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone kick out of it.
I don't think I have, and I've been sitting behind. I've actually wrestled Dallas Murdock on several, and Martin Casaus on several occasions. And let me tell you something, folks. From the top rope, 10 feet, 12 feet in the air, those legs will drive your neck, your skull, and your lower back deep into the mat. And now Casaus is fighting back. Whoa!
Oh, my big slam there from Martin Casaus.
And this crowd loves it, and I'm sure you do too, JV.
I don't like what I'm seeing. He's definitely talented, but the champ's got to get back on his feet now. Come on, champ.
We could have a new UCW Zero champion here tonight in Martin Casaus. Oh, it's over. Casaus hits his move. It's over. Wait a minute.
He kicked out. I can't believe he kicked out of it.
Did he kick out, or did O'Brien get his nose stuck in the business again?
All I saw from my angle was that he kicked out. I couldn't see any of the shenanigans you're referring to, sir.
Martin Casaus and Dallas Murdock taking each other to the limits tonight on an unusually warm fall evening in October here in Salt Lake City, Utah.
It's unusually warm because I brought the sunshine with me, partner.
Oh, I don't know about that. And now, wait a minute. Murdock once again, wow, he's going, what's going on here? It could be a pin.
Another great kick out there from the champ.
Wow, and now, wait a minute, Martin Casaus is, what's Casaus doing? Casaus now wrestling around with Murdock. Murdock trying to fight using his leg strength, but it looks like Casaus is going for Murdock's famous Texas Cloverleaf.
I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. I can't believe it.
We're going to have a new champion.
He's got him in his own move. Come on, Dallas. You got to get out.
We're going to have a new champion.
You got to get out. You got to get out.
It's got to be over.
You got to get out.
It's got to be over. It's got to be over. It is over. I can't believe it, ladies and gentlemen. Did Martin Casaus, he just won the belt. Martin Casaus. Wait a minute now. Junior Greenhorn going to talk to JV about this, and now I believe, folks, I don't know. Cut the music. Cut the music.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has just informed me that this match is a time-limit draw. Therefore, still your Ucw Zero heavyweight champion, Dallas Murdock.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Martin Casaus had Dallas Murdock in his own Texas Cloverleaf. I cannot believe it. I thought the match was over. The bell rang. I thought maybe even the champ, Dallas Murdock, had tapped out, but the official time ran out. It was a 15-minute time limit match. The bell rang before Dallas Murdock tapped out. And there you have it, folks. Dallas Murdock is your new champion, JV.
He is still your champion.
Excuse me, still your champion.
He is still your champion. The championship rules apply. To be the champ, you gotta beat the champ. And Martin Casaus did not beat the champion tonight.
Well, technically, Martin Casaus did not beat the champ. But I gotta believe you give Martin Casaus 15 more seconds, that match would have been over. Now Martin Casaus is calling for the microphone, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, what's this chump got to say? You lost. You got drawn.
He's got something to say.
I've been away in Los Angeles shooting TV for this company representing Utah and UCW. And then I come back here with you holding this title. And that's straight up bullshit.
Oh, wait a minute now.
Oh, my goodness.
This is television, Martin
You
Casaus.
kissed your mother with that mouth, Martin? This is your former champion. Someone.
Casaus wants 5 more minutes, JV.
You had 15 minutes. You couldn't get the job done. You're not going to get it done in another 5.
I say 5 more.
You don't deserve 5 more minutes.
I've got the time.
And probably dead. Listen to these people if they want 5 more minutes or not.
You might have 5 more minutes. I don't think they can afford my overtime. I'm about to go into time and a half here. And you know what? I really think Dallas Murdock only needs maybe another 30 seconds to finish the job.
You own this company. You write the paychecks. Come over here. Listen to these people get 5 more minutes.
Stevie Slick's got to give this crowd 5 more minutes. I mean, Martin Casaus is the maybe the greatest superstar ever in the state of Utah.
But he had 15 minutes to do it, and he couldn't get it done. And that is a smart decision.
Oh, come on, Stevie Slick.
And Stevie Slick is showing why he is an honest, fair CEO.
Honest and fair are not words that I would use to describe CEO Stevie Slick. Ucw Zero, excuse me, go ahead, JB.
Martin Casaus had 15 minutes to finish the job. He couldn't get it done. Stevie Slick maintaining law and order here, and your champion is still Dallas Murdock.
Folks, we've had one heck of an evening in Salt Lake City here tonight. From my broadcast partner, JV, all the way from the great state of Arizona.
And I can't wait to get back.
I am the Deacon of Doom, and we'll see you next week right here in Salt Lake City.